Big up to Stevie Boy. #1 Gadgie. First in the house. Is that? Yeah, that's the mission today, this bit. So, from here, it looks like it doesn't look out when the sun goes out. See all the black bits, but apparently a masonry roll is the one of the so it gets it all the little bits. Which keeps me out of trouble, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm the front of the water. Yeah. Got that out. Well, it's we use hot water for that, I'm not. Really? So we'll see. Might get it in the go after. Yes, people. It's a bit of banter there. My mate Alan next door. Yes, man. Nutters in the house. Blue Dawn, get up there. Dab, not Stroke, who? Slim Reaper. Yes. All the Gadgies are flying in now. Choppers in early doors. Yes, guys, after the massive success of yesterday, for part 2, and the mission today is to finish this section, yeah? I'd say just over half of what we did yesterday, yeah? Before we get going, there is somebody who's rudely on the other side of the green there doing a bit of building work, so it's not too bad, but he has got a still saw. So if you hear a bit of still saw action, don't worry, it does. See, he can't put up with it for that long. Maybe 30 seconds here and there, you know. Before we get going, a couple of shout outs. Big shout out to the Royal Mail that way, people, parcel force. So yesterday afternoon, I sent a parcel, yeah, at the local post office in Durham. 2:30, cost £9.99. Recorded delivery, which means that you can track it and the person at the other end has to sign for it. It's also insured for £100 if anything happened to it. Now that person received that parcel at the other end of the country at 9 o'clock this morning. Come on, guys. Let's have a bit of respect, man. Parcel force, big up yourself. Oh, because of sunscreen you heed. You know what? I didn't yesterday, and I'm totally fine with it. It's because I've let my hair grow a little bit. If I was to shave it all, like give it a #1, I probably would, but I've got a cap somewhere as well. I don't think the sun's at its strongest yet, but how bad that still saw there it is. I don't know what it's like for you. I've got music on in the background. Big up the radio tees. local radio station in the northeast. This is Guess the Year. We've just had from 1 to 2 is Guess the Year, yeah. First half an hour was 2005. This is the second half. The first song was Is That Love by Squeeze. Can't beat Squeeze, you know. Left your ring band, so now is that Quaver Ravers in the house. Pick up the Quaver Raver. Hope you're alright there, man. Yeah, man, so say if you were here yesterday, you'll know the dance. Do a bit of painting. What I want to do today, I will get this bit definitely done. So obviously keep the chat going. I will be stopping and checking this out. I'm going to stick a link in now. So any mods want to copy it, randomly put it out whenever you like. You know me, talk to anyone. Little shout out with Nutter as well. Let's get this over and done with now, right? As a big supporter of the Nutter channel, yeah, man, Nutter. True smoggy through and through, yeah. Now Nutter's not daft, yeah. Nutter is not daft, let me tell you that. But Nutter, you took your eye off the ball, didn't you, mate? I don't know what it was, whether you were ready for bed, mate. But anyone that doesn't know, Nutter has had his Facebook hacked, yeah? Classic hacking technique. So, and it's by somebody who is in this community. Now, Louise was a mod for this guy, but she did unsubscribe from him a while ago. Now, he's a little bit strange one, yeah? The signs were all there because the guy's train spotter, saying them all. But watch out for a guy called Carl Shields. Carl Shields, I think he's Irish. And what he's done, he's called Nutter on the hop last night, I think it was, wasn't it? He sent Nutter a message saying, I've got a new phone. Can you, I'm struggling to get it activated. If I send you a code, will you send it back to my phone or to his Facebook? Not too sure. But Nutter took his eye off the ball. And being the nice guy he is, he's done it, yeah? Fucking hacked into his Facebook. He's into his Facebook. Nutter can't log in. So this guy's got control of his Facebook, but not his Facebook. Shocking behaviour. Shocking behaviour. Carl Shield, train spotting man. Beware of him. Unsubscribe from him. Don't accept any crap through YouTube. And spread the word, because can't be having anything like this. Can't be having shit like that, especially not a man head. Yeah, exactly. You know, if Nutter can get, if they can get Nutter, they can get anyone. Believe me. And he's caught you on the hop, mate. But beware of that guy, Carl Shield. Spread the word. Train spotting man, do not, because the worst thing about this is, after doing that, Nutter, yeah, he's then messaged Nutter's 16-year-old daughter to try to do the same thing to Nutter's 16-year-old daughter. Come on. Can't get away with that, like. Can't get away with that. So anyone with any advice for Nutter, what he should do next? I believe he's been gloating as well. Nutter did manage to briefly get back into his account after providing some documents. I think it was his wedding certificate. The man's had to go out, take his wedding certificate out. And he's managed to log back in. And the little twat, this fella, has sent him a message, lol, LOL, laughing at him. and blocked him again, took over his account again. So he's gloating on the fact. No room for that type of shit. Right, so I was given last night, Blue Dawn, tip of the day, when you've used brushes, yeah? When you've used the brushes for emulsion, we all know emulsion, water-based. Yes, King, get on it, King. Spread the word in the chat, people. Get the North King on it. It's strong. Carl Shield. Let's get him named and shamed, man. It's not on. Yeah, so tip of the day for Blue Dot when you're being emulsion. So you can see that brush. I didn't clean them properly last night. Stuck them in a bit of water. But Lou then said if you put them in a carrier bag, keeps the moisture in, yeah. So they're not going to go rock hard, you know, which fair play, like still a bit of water in them. So tip of the day there. Always use good paint, yeah. That's another tip of the day. Especially when it's on offer in DQ. £20 off that one. I know most people, I'm looking in the chat here, there's a few who weren't in notice this morning or last night. So get the word spread in the chat about this fella. Let's get it out there. It's one of them nutter, mate. I know you're not daft nutter, but being caught off guard for that. But the fact that he hasn't just done it once, then tried to do the same thing to a 16-year-old daughter, man. Come on. That takes it to another level. Deserves to be outed. Deserves a video of the Northern King, I think. No new King, man. Let's go. I guarantee you've not heard the next game I play you'll come on. Join me for all the best in local music every Thursday and Saturday night on BBC. And if you're a local musician, get yourself submitted. You can be part of the show through radio. It is just as hot a day, but the difference with a day is not going to win. Which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. I was playing a little bit of havoc with the golfing umbrella that's keeping the sun off the tablet. Big up Mick Johnson, Ted Lowe. We with Docs TV. How you doing, mate? Good to see Docs TV in there, guys. Share your links. Get your channels out there. A little mention about the music, yeah. So yesterday I had the radio on, the local radio station. I had it at this level. The sound was at this level. I was a little bit worried in case it got copyrighted and knocked the stream off. But if it does, now notice, hang fire and we'll come back on, yeah? If it comes up stream unavailable, hopefully it won't, but if it does, hang fire and we'll be back. We are going with a little brush to start off with today, which is what I started off yesterday with. Going with the dabbing method. There's a little bit tan contour we've got. Just for this little bit, the corners, it can be a bit more accurate, you know. That was Ultravox there. If anyone wants to guess the year.
It does. But Ultravox right there at the beginning.
Ultravox. You're the ones in the chat, I remember that.
So Colin Southbank got it right. Lots of guesses. I love this. I really do. Lords, John and Starford got a double bubble.
Respect to everyone in the chat, by the way.
It's Ford and Glenn up on the roof. Are you having an ice ball? Welcome to you two guys. Janie's digger. Look, that's what he talked about. Have we got it? Yeah, you've got it spot on Janie's digger there. All the decorators got it correct. This. Oh, I love this. I love that job. This is just makes I get to play this.
Do apologise if I break out into a little dance, yeah. I won't be able to help it. There's a guy who works down the chip shop, swears he's Elvis. He's a liar and I'm not sure about you. This is not the first job I've done today, by the way. So, has anyone ever parked the car under like, I don't know what trees they are, but big trees, yeah, a flower in the sun here, and a bird shit out. So where I parked the car, I only cleaned it less than a week ago. Should have seen the state of it. It's like somebody had poured 2 pots of treacle all over it, all down the windows, bird shit everywhere. So been down the garage on jet wash. You know what it is? They're not daft with them jet washing there. So this one charged £2 for 5 minutes. Yeah. During that 5 minutes, you could stop any of the what you're using: jet spray, cold rinse, warm soapy brush. So the first time I went, it cost me £6. 2 minutes cold water spraying out, trying to get all the shit off. 2 minutes with the hot soap, 5 minutes with the hot soapy brush, up £2. Then another £2 for 5 minutes to rinse it all off. But I'm a quick learner, yeah. It only cost me £4.
Just sit up there, take a pull all the time. Who else is that going? Well, just do. John, you've got it like I can say. You're also still by the viewer. Fantastic at the Let's Rock Albert Park. I can't believe it's almost 70.
I had another idea as well for a little bit of it. Anyone who was in yesterday heard me talking about diamond brand, you know, this treatment you give your car, specialist polish treatment, so to say, yeah. Garage will charge you a fortune for it. But I've got all the gear, yeah, so what I might do one day, like diamond bright car, takes about an hour, so it's about right for a live. One day in your life, it's soccer. So, you don't know the words. We pretend that you don't. Just give it that do, Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo always works when you don't know words. Don't make them like this anymore, does it? Trying to get up to a good start, you know, before I start chatting. Say hello to Stella, by the way, people. This is Stella, good friend of mine, good friend of the Moons. Someone say Batty there. I see some Batty there. Dave, jump on if you want, mate. The link. Somebody will shot the link out there. Plenty of Batties in the chat there. I know you're still lonely there, or are you still lonely at work this week, Dave? Nobody to the mic out.
Favorite songs: Michael Jackson and One Day in Your Life. Released on Motown in this particular year. So come on, what year was we took you back to? Now, Meg thinks it's this year. Got it right. And Gina, well, Gina's got it wrong by a year.
Sorry about the view there, guys.
With that pop I thought it's annual chins again. It's not. It's not. And then it was four chins.
Regular stilts are
speaker. Raise your tape on your radio.
I've got this technique where I like to do the edges first, you know.
It's 2 o'clock. Joe Farrell, Chief Constable of Durham, Saturday. She'll take over Police Scotland. Chief Constable Ian Livingston retiring in August. Last month, the admitted Police Scotland was institutionally racist and discriminatory. Katrina Renton told us more about this.
She became the first female Chief Constable
It's not good, is it?
2019. Previously, Assistant Chief Constable.
Police Scotland.
Police Scotland, she's going to have
Systematically racist.
23,000 officers and staff
Right.
to the Metropolitan Police.
Police officers being cleared by Teesside magistrates of driving without due care and attention. It followed a crash in Baskin, East Cleveland last year when an 18-year-old man and a girl aged 17 were badly hurt. However, the Independent Office for Police Conduct ruled that PC David French had a case of concerted gross misconduct in relation to his driving before the collision. The disciplinary hearing will be arranged by Cleveland Police in due course. The third victim in yesterday's attacks in Nottingham.
Cleveland police officer cleared of wrongdoing there in a car crash
19-year-old
last year,
Barnaby Webber,
where an 18 and 17-year-old bastard being up in court today, being cleared when wrongdoing.
Searches with several nights of inquiry.
They will continue to gather evidence across over the coming days. Police and other agencies are working flat out to establish the full facts and provide support to everyone affected.
A woman's been arrested following suspected stabbing outside the laundrette in Durham. Police, including specialist firearms officers, reported Marshall Terrace just before 5 yesterday afternoon. The woman suffered serious injuries, but they're not thought to be life-threatening. The 43-year-old
Woman arrested after a stabbing in the laundrette.
Making a difference where we live.
I didn't even go wash his clothes at peace, man.
If so, Northeast Opera and Middlesbrough Town Hall Monday want to hear from you. The group is launching its first fundraiser. Emily Smith from the group says one of their aims is to make opera accessible to more people. What we're trying to do is say, no, opera was originally for the people. And it's not like we're getting people in here singing Italian opera arias. We're looking at the story, the theme, the character. And
Who won the French Open, by the way, the tennis? Coming into the tennis scene, isn't it? I know the French Open was on the other day.
Anytime you'll start
They're worth some money, them tennis players. Jeez. See how much you get from Wimbledon? You get nearly £1 million for winning Wimbledon.
Cooling down a bit. Cooling down a bit. Go on, Peter. Not this one. Not this afternoon. Cheers, guys. Yeah, what's a quick one here? You still enjoy the sunshine, still basking in the wonderful weather. This is
Don't you think big of that?
let me get the soundtrack for your rest of your Wednesday afternoon. Some amazing summer songs over the next couple of hours. Not only that, but surely, well, hearing from a young Scotland actress called Eliza Dobson, it really could be a great day. Remember, you heard here first. We'll take a look again about what she's doing 10 minutes from now. Bring up a regular beach down memory lane with our lecture historian Paul Menzies. First half game of the afternoon, 20 past 2. Listen with lovely coffee. You jump on it and just say, hiya. Maybe tell you how well it is where you are, or feel free. See you then. Let's get into it.
Let's go. Can't even hardly read that. Oh, guys, who's going to jump on? Jump on, let's have a chat. Come on. Are you just going to have to listen to me singing? 80 songs. So, PP out there. See PP? PP's been shouting the moon out the last few days. I see him on Nutters. PP, mate, get yourself in. Let's have a chat, man. I think he's wanting to go fishing, like, with me and the Nutter. I would spend it after with PP. No problem. Rocking the Adidas today, Smithers. Oh, yeah. No, the King's still in. King, you haven't been on for ages. Full time you've got on that. Yeah. Nothing on there. You want to jump on there? Whoever invented pebble dashing there, they could put clip round the hero.
Some songs just sound better in the sunshine.
BBC Radio 2.
Big G, I see you there, mate. Hope you're alright there, brother. Not work too hard there. Don't wear them fingertips out, mate. We all need fingertips. You know what? One of the best, what's the word, abilities to have is the ability to be a quick learner. If you're a quick learner, you're gonna do all right. You listen, you learn, you watch. Yes, Phil, how we doing, matey? This is the channel where, you know, educational channel, but yeah, listen, be a good, quick learner. Listen, 2 ears, 1 mouth.
June 14th. Hey, how you doing? You do not get through it. Lovely, that's lovely. Stop you in 6 hours. Thanks to Gaz, of course, he's up tomorrow. He's back with your birthday. By the way, Gaz.
I've also, when I was cleaning my car there this morning, we all know about the golf balls, yeah? So I have got, we are ready to go. Got a boot full of balls, yeah? All ready to be bought. So the final stage is you have a nice clean car. We have a drive. I'll put some golfing gear on, yeah? Golfing shirt, you know, maybe a cap. Drive down the local golf club, pull up in the middle of the car park, flick the boot open. Once the boot's open, these balls, you know, you can see them, yeah? All clean. They're in 3 different tubs. You've got your okay balls, they're all clean. I don't have no balls with any chips in or cracks in or anything like that, yeah? And then turn the jam on, don't you? For the golf talk, people who are pulling up, just going for the game. Oh, what you got there? Oh, just some balls there, bro. Guarantee everyone who talks to me will buy at least £5 or £10 for a golf ball. Guarantee.
Previously unknown artists will take the lineup will all
Try and live stream it as well so you can see how it's done.
Glastonbury coming soon only on the BBC.
And then you'll see what all the hard work's about, you know, all them many nights in the dark on my own and around on them golf courses, you know, Wellington. No, you're getting older and you do that dad dance. No, that. We call it the Borough 2-step. Doctor will show you how we do it. But I could randomly break into the Borough 2-step, like, depending on the tunes.
This weekend, we'll be featuring the music of Take That. It's a story about
Clippers Paradise are here this afternoon.
With a boy band, like in 25 years.
All I do is not.
And that Watson is from Scotland.
All got a song, haven't we? All got a song. That if it comes on, no matter where you are.
Good afternoon, Scott. How are you?
I'm really good. Great to have you on BBC Radio T. Congratulations on this as well.
It's looking at it. Could be the greatest day. Wow.
Tell us how it came.
Thank you. Well, I attended the Brit School when I was 16 and I went to an open audition. I didn't know what it was for, like anything about it. And I got a few rounds through and then COVID happened. And it was one of them things where, if I'm honest, I kind of forgot about it. It just sort of disappeared with COVID. And then...
Anyone who's just come in the chat? Anyone who you don't think knows about this troll we've got, this hacker, the train spotter, spread the word, nutter.
I did a few more rounds of auditions and then
We'll get rid of this fella.
Then I got the role because I moved to Wembley on Friday and started filming.
Wow.
And that was it.
Oh, man, I think you jumped in and grabbed that opportunity with all that.
Yeah, I did. I couldn't believe it, to be honest.
Oh, good for you. And tell us a little bit about the role. Tell us a little bit about the film, who you played, and what the story's about.
It's a very heartwarming story. It's about 5 girls who are best friends. I play one of the 5 girls. I play Heather. And Heather is really into fashion. She's kind of the loud one of the group. And then they kind of lose touch. And
Me and Louise are watching one of this American box set, you know. And what you find with these American shows,
and it's just
you all follow the same sort of format.
Friendship has brought these girls together.
But what you'll see is
Really lovely. And I think
the actors will pop up in all the same ones, you know, like Prison Break, them type of actors. They all pop up in Sons of Anarchy.
It was more my parents.
But there was one the other night, and the guy who was playing the lead role in this show, I've been watching it for I've watched a couple of episodes, and I thought, I recognise that lad. I recognise the guy who's playing the lead role here. Anyway, when I thought, couldn't believe it. It was only, what's his name? He played Billy Elliot in the film Billy Elliot. And I knew it because he's from Billingham, which is a couple of miles from Middlesbrough. He was born and bred in Billingham, and his big break was when he got the part of Billy Elliot in the film.
I'm taking my mum and dad as well.
Who's now got the main part of this box set. Louise right in for it, or his real name. Come on, Lou, help us out.
Yeah, she has. I mean, it was kind of just a general post you put on Facebook asking if anybody wanted to come and watch it with like me and my family. And we just had a really overwhelming response. I mean, it was so lovely, and we've now got 170 people come in to watch it with me, which is just so lovely.
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, your mum and dad must be extremely proud.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they are. They've really invested in me and really sort of.
So we're going to be moving on to the larger
lessons, singing lessons,
emulsion brush shortly.
So I feel like I'm
we're on target, like.
do something, but that was kind of, it was them.
So let's talk about painting.
What's next then for Eliza Dobson from Stockton? I mean, is it global superstar? Are we going to see it sometime soon?
I mean, I'd love to. I'm a musician as well, a singer, so I just.
Sorry about the close-up, guys. You know what? It can't be as hot as yesterday. It must be this wind that's cooling me down, because if you seen yesterday, by this time,
good for you. Good for you.
a t-shirt was stuck to me.
To give you a follow.
I'd lost about half a stone.
Yeah, so my Instagram.
Big up, Shah. Good to see you here, mate. Cindy. Respect to DJ Cindy there. Half of the lunatics.
It's been great to chat to you, Eliza. Great time.
Hey, Cindy, you're quite friendly with
Make sure you
Androgen, aren't you?
Thank you very much.
Looking forward to seeing it in cinemas when it get this weekend.
I noticed,
We get to speak to you.
I think it is the real app as well, isn't it?
Huge international star.
Thank you so much, Anthony.
From Stockton.
People who watch this channel know that did do a little bit of research on Androgen. Got the bottom of the name, Androgen, how to pronounce it. No malice in that, man. So when you see that, tell her it's all good, yeah. It's got a wicked sense of humour, I'll give that. Very dry, like. Dry as a witch. Dry as a nun's good. Anyone remember line dancing? Is anyone into line dancing apart from Nutter? Because I know Nutter likes to do that. Bit of Billy Ray Cyrus. Not many people know this either, but the Nutter likes that. What's that dancing called? You know, is that Dan? Yes, Dan. Look at that, that's it. What's it called where they dance around the totem poles? No, it does that as well. What's it called, man? You know where they give it all that dancing around the totem pole, Scottish Highland dancing or something. Hey King, I'm a bit closer to you now, fella. Getting closer. Thing is, King. Whoa. There goes my windshield. Thing is, King. I'm a smoggy through and through, mate. I've got smog in my lungs. What's that saying? You can take the smog out of whatever, but can't take the whatever it is out, whatever it is. Take the man out of the smog, but you can't take the smog out of the man, whatever. Sweet home Alabama. Sorry about the close up again, guys. What's happening? It's loose in here. Neighbours.
22 Celsius inland, maybe about 19 on the outskirts as well. Two. And we'll take that for the way too long here. Because we've got a
Cheers, Stella. Stella for the fellas. Carlin for the darlings. Isn't that right? Davey Nighty talk.
It's tricky finding where you are.
definitely got a win today, like causing havoc in the outside studio. That tipping the cans of Stella over and everything. Like a gale force wind. Shit. He's outside broadcasts, you know. Good for you, man. What's happened, Dan? Hope you're well, mate. Hope the gardening's going well, Barrett. I'm on it now. I wasn't last time we spoke, but I'm on it now, mate.
Back in 1982, just got number 2.
Kid Creole and the Coconuts, 1982 style. What a name for a band, Kid Creole and the Coconuts. Classic. Where else are you going to get live wall painting? Kid Creole and the Coconuts. Breaking boundaries. I'm not your daddy. All right, man. I'm not your daddy. You all remember that one, don't we? Unlucky for the big blue bottle, it's just flew in the emulsion there, landed in it. Look. Ready? Someone's got to jump on the paddle or it's going to be more dancing. Tell you.
I think we might have a little bit of Gloria Estefan. Don't be the Dixie Radio TV, only calling it instead. Gloria Estefan. Johnny Irving this Wednesday in stairwell thing, right?
You know the talk about high pressure jobs, yeah? Got your managers and all that, yeah.
They don't know that I
Yeah, your CEOs. So you know the hardest job in the world, the most pressurized job in the world?
down the stairs.
It's been right at the front in a conga.
I had a bit of that first time.
You think about it.
BBC Radio T's little
You've got a big conga going, yeah?
That song right there.
At a party, you're at the front. It's all on you, isn't it? You're the whole people, all the people behind you, and all the people watching are relying on you
Oh Lord, in job positions out of UK number
to
2.
make that conga work.
I'm gonna play.
So don't tell me.
Top bottom, we're up, west, lower, 3,
Think about the
to jump on it.
more high pressure job than being at the front of a conga.
So yeah, I mean, you can by all means wait. That's how I start playing the song. Where's the fun in that? Hey, come on, dive in right now. 4 feet. Out of a text, a tweet, a call, a WhatsApp, and simply tell me, are you going to go higher or lower than a UK number 2? That's it. It really is. It's as simple as that. Text me 8133. Start your text please. Ring us. Free to call 85 95 95. Tweet me at Stop Making Radio and WhatsApp us 321 333. Just place your bets. You've got to do it now. Place your bets higher or lower. Let's do it now. There's your
Ooh, get the dead leg. Jade.
What do you reckon?
I've only learned that dance off the waves. That's how she dances.
In chat positions.
The only thing missing is the handbag.
This.
Let's go. Let's go. Party time. Yo. You love it, Dave, don't you? Like that tune, fella?
Yeah, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, what you got on your head?
Oh, my earphones, mate. Do you want to swap job?
Yeah. No, don't. No, don't forget. I'm enjoying myself.
You come and
What
stream
you
this
doing,
week,
like?
then. I'm streaming.
Oh, I love streaming, man. That's a toughie. I love streaming. You know that as well. Done that on purpose. It's probably the only thing that could stop me working today for streaming. Where you streaming like? Oh, give me a garden, right? 5 foot high weed. Oh, what's that? Is that one of them petrol ones as well?
Yeah. I've got to do all under here, look. All the way down there, under these trees, and then all the way along this field.
Have you got one of them that goes on your back in that?
Yeah.
One that goes on your back?
Yeah.
Oh, now you're talking, mate.
Headphones on, mate. Fucking hell. I'm getting paid to get a suntan. I'm loving it.
Laughing there, mate. How did you get that job? Where's that like? Is that the owner's house or something?
No, it's just the land that the shed's on.
Did you offer to do that? Like, oh.
No, I just do it every week. Gets me out that fucking hot shed for a bit.
Oh, hey, you're laughing there. Like say, headphones on. Let's go. We've been doing that all morning, like.
Yeah, since dinner.
You got your shorts on,
Yeah.
rocking the Adidas today, mate. In homage to yourself.
Yeah, so am I, look.
Maybe not a very good idea, like black Adidas, when you're emulching them with white. It's not a very good idea. Like. Have you been there on the tube this morning? Dave, or not?
Nah, I've not, mate. Not feeling it at the minute.
Few days off, eh?
Yeah.
Did you see that? Did you see Flavours this morning where I sent him something in the post yesterday afternoon at 2:30, yeah? Parcel. He got it at 9 o'clock this morning. You believe that?
First class.
Yeah, like it was a tenner recorded delivery and all that, insured and everything, but he got it like fucking hell. Got it what 20 hours later. Can't fault that, mate. Have you ever painted a pebble dash? Oh, has he gone? Where's he gone? You ever painted a pebble dash wall, Dave? Don't know what happened there, Fat. You there? Have you ever painted a pebble dash wall, Dave?
No, mate. And if I was, I'd use a roller.
Yeah.
One coat with a thick roller and then do it with a brush after.
Yeah. Well, you learn, don't you?
Oh, you can get them spray things cheap enough now.
It's another good idea, yeah.
Easy as out with one of them, mate. Just spray straight on. Gets all in the little gaps and that. And
Is Dave's screen all right, or everyone else, or is it just me? Where is your screen flickering there?
no.
Probably my tablet overheating or something. I've got it under a bloody golf brolly. It's the right setup I've got going on here.
I don't want to fucking burn the strimmer out, so I'm just having 5 minutes.
Yeah, there's something satisfying about a strimmer, you know. It's like instant, isn't it? Instant destroy whatever's in front of you.
I could have doing a whoopsie, Betty. Go on, Slim.
What's Slim doing? I can't keep an eye on this chat, you know. I'll probably get taunted. Do you like the dad dancing there, Dave? Did you catch it?
Yeah.
We've all got a song where you know you'd have to dance when it comes on, like.
I think mine's gay bar, mate. I want to take you to a gay bar.
Gay bar.
Hey,
Yeah, that doesn't help with the dad dancing, does it?
you could have waited until I'd gone off.
Nah, you don't need that crap, Dave.
I don't drink, mate. Very, very rarely.
You got away with it last
Hours.
time. I know, mate. Well, I've got till about 4:30. I sort of worked out from yesterday how long it would take us. I think I've finished this wall here. Hey, mate, did you hear that one about our nutty getting hacked? Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, he got hacked last night, man. By his Facebook, by somebody from this community. Have you heard of a guy called Carl Shield? He's an Irish guy. He does a bit of train spotting. I'm sub to him. Well, I was. Louise was a mod for him. Well, it's him. Caught Nutter on the hop, didn't he? Last night, got him to send him a code to his phone or something. Give a Nutter saying to another, oh, I've got a problem with my new phone. Could you send this code to me, please? And if I send you it, so Nutter, Nutter's not daft, but he's like, he's been caught on the hop, you know. So he sent him it, and it's fucking, he's hacked his Facebook. Can't get in it.
No way.
Yeah, and then to top it all off, this is 10 o'clock last night, by the way. And then I'm pretty sure it was a few hours later. He's only tried the same thing with his 16-year-old daughter.
What?
Serious, man. Obviously, she was onto it then because Nutter did a live at 10 o'clock last night, warning everyone if there were, you know, if he tried it with anyone else, he just wanted to get it out there. So I'm just getting it out there today. Block that fella, Carl Shield, from everything.
What a prick.
Blocking that.
Carl Shield, you're a prick.
Exactly. Can't be doing shit like that, can you? Seems to be going on. All right, mate. Enjoy. Enjoy. We'll catch you later. Catch you later, right?
Right.
Respect.
The week before, had been at the alcohol in London, so you know, with the work Guinness.
No, that's right. Huge, yeah. And again, you know, you sent me the, you know, who was on the list as well. John Baldwin. You know, what
I'm struggling to read that, Lou. Let's have a look. Chat twice. Oh no, totally. Nothing to do with Louise. Didn't want him on for him. We've always thought he was a bit strange. Absolutely, like it's just being polite, isn't it? You know, when someone asks you to be a mob, well, they don't ask you; they just give you a spanner, don't they? They don't. What do? You don't tell me. We thought that I always thought. I said Louise is weird, train spotter and that. But yeah,
so many bands going to Teesside at that time.
Nothing to do with that. I think you need to have something with him anyway before that.
Very day that a young man called John Hickman on his birthday made the journey in a car with his dad on Saturday morning to sign for Middlesbrough. At that time, Middlesbrough was 23rd in the 3rd division. Look at going quite like Big John came. Yeah, we signed that. But you know, the first game, I remember I was at the game, I remember the game so well. After 20 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't feel as hot today. I don't know. It must be this breeze that we've got.
It's going to be. He scored a penalty. Yeah. It just turned.
Got a little.
It's
like when you're on the Canary Islands, you know, it's got a little breeze at Tenerife.
7. And then like that. 1.6 different. Strange enough, the date in August 68. First day of the season, Big John was playing again. He was playing Preston afterwards. Game so well, and Big John scored 2. By that time, we were
I think I'm making a better job of this half, to be honest. This half of the ball.
Sure, you know.
True. From what I've learned yesterday.
Tina Turner, John Hickman, one day. Couldn't get better. Absolutely. Well done, my mate. Well done.
When we come back in part 2 then, Paul, he's going to be taking a look back at the NHS, celebrating its 75th birthday, and also taking a look at right before the NHS as well. We're also going to be recalling Red Pier, which opened 150 years ago this week.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was that dancing though? Right.
I've got a cracking bit of music.
I don't know, you know, I don't know whether you get away with that, like down social club.
You can see where the OT is.
Friday night.
For a walk or to work.
Never been a big dancer, like, I'll be honest.
And take us with you.
The sound of where we live.
I discovered that sausages in the air fryer, with stinky cheese, not thick, sliced and dry air. 3 sausages. Yeah, exactly right. Get the 4. Can I slice it for you?
Honestly,
Yeah,
you told me on my fish and egg thing that I had together.
cheese and sausage. Dry your eyes, girl. Egg and fish is weird. Cheese and sausages. BBC.
The worst thing you could do, yeah, The worst thing you can do, say you're going with your wife or your partner to, could be a birthday, engagement party, wedding. The worst thing you can do is say, you won't get me up dancing or I don't dance, because you'll get tortured all night to dance. The whole place will be torturing you. Come on. And in the end, you will have to get up. And everyone's going to see you dancing like that dancing. What you're better off doing is the first dance of the night. Get up, do a wee bit on your own, then no one will bother you for the rest of the night. Every time that I see you, don't start a conga off either. Don't be up front. Don't do that one either. Bad move.
BBC Radio Tees on a gorgeous Wednesday afternoon. Right, that's our wonderful
Gorgeous Wednesday afternoon.
And look, wait, gorgeous as well. Smack bang in the middle of our regular down memory lane, that legendary story of Paul Menzies. Paul, just to quickly recap what you were asking in part one, you just want to ask if anybody knows anything about the Blakey record there.
Yeah, Brian Jones was the guy that was running like in the early 70s. I know he definitely had a label, the record finals, the Blakey logo. Yeah. Just wondered if anybody knew anything else about that. People like Kaiser and Boys, John said back to me.
You know what I think I've heard? A break, like little break, yeah. See what's happening.
Mystery with Paul.
See if we can get it out. There's not very many in here now, right? It's dancing that bad, are we? Cheers, mate, for that.
There you go. On with pretty soon. We thought we went to here, which opened up 50 years
I remember not to ask that question again then.
Jess celebrated 75th birthday. Let me quickly read out one bus quiz question this week. Which bus number and if the United bus went from Middlesbrough to the Billingham Swan Hotel? Answer before three. Right then, Paul.
Ted, have you heard this? Radio Tees, mate.
Take a look back.
And you, Heister. So I've got Radio Tees on, yeah? And he's just asked the question to win the prize this hour is, what number bus went from Middlesbrough Station to Billingham? Fucking do, I can't even know. Well, Billingham wasn't a place I frequented very often, like.
Middlesbrough suffered such a huge range of health problems because of the industrial legacy.
Absolutely.
You know, there was smoke from the ironworks, the heavy hanging moist air producing smoke.
Did you see a fact? I bet Fact can do a bit of dance dancing, like.
Order. And of course, healthcare before 1948, you had to pay for it. There had been
I think I'm doing all right. No, I've had a good start there. What time did it start? Oh, a big one, an hour and 20. Like. If you were here yesterday, you'll see what I got done in 2.5 hours. I think I'm doing all right.
So they just suffer. Yeah. You know, so this is huge.
Who can floss? Can anyone floss?
I mean,
What's the floss? The floss thing, you know?
You look at sort of health division to 1948, some reforms.
You don't want to be flossing with these things.
The full hospital, there was West Lane, there was Hemlington, and one hospital in particular which exemplifies the whole approach to medicine free NHS.
Was anyone here the other day, Ted?
No, of course, Middlesbrough needed.
Did I tell you, were you here the other day when I tell you and you? Well, everyone in the chat might know it.
In the area. So this is the
So just coming out the bookies the other day in Middlesbrough, I pulled up in the car. The fella walks out, I looked, I thought, it's him that. It was only MMA philosophy. They're coming out the bookies near my house.
And special meetings.
It's one of them where you look at each other. I was like, definitely him that. Like, so I went, MMA. He said, yeah. He's all right, you know, it's not bad.
To buy the house, to present it.
Very good, bit of crap with it, mate. 20 minutes.
For use as a sanatorium.
So that, I asked him about his short that went viral. You know, the one where the kid walked down the road with their trousers around his ankles, fat glue, you know, and he's got his empty can upside down. Well, that was MMA philosophy. He put that on his channel, and had over 1 million views, but he wasn't monetized. Wasn't monetized. I did ask Slim, but didn't have a pen on us. Like, I would have got him to sign my t-shirt or something.
No wonder.
I give him mine now. Wrote on the back of his t-shirt with a big black permanent marker.
22nd June 1932, 500 guests welcomed by the Mayor of Middlesbrough, all gathered for this fantastic opening ceremony outside Great House, 5:30 p.m. And it was a wonderful. And you have this sort of strange crossover of hospital walls in a place of elegance. Yeah. You know, I could have picked children's book. I look at it, it looks like it should have something out of Dark Alley. Put their hospital beds in there. And I can testify to that.
Don't know what he was doing down my way. Like, he was a little bit out of his area, to be honest.
You can sit next to the bed, and there are cows milling outside. And you're looking up, there are chandeliers on the ceiling. But, you know, this was what life was like for Chef, independent to the feet of Middlesbrough people, not just the rich, but also the many people contributed to all fundraising days. Yeah, all for medical care.
Watch another good show.
Wonderful.
Slim, we watched a 4-parter that was on BBC called Rules of the Game. Watch that, mate.
Sorry,
heavy.
Right, let's move on and let's recall Red Car Pier only 150 years ago this week.
Yeah,
Red Car Pier, 150-year-old this week.
Now again, somebody good things in tell you.
Anyone who doesn't know Red Car,
so well, and of course,
it's like
what a fantastic
Seton Carew from Wish.
I was there last night.
Be a good day there today. It'll be even today. Home of the lemon top. Anyone who hasn't tried a lemon top, like missing out there. Cornered.
But still,
massive blob of like Mr. Whippy ice cream. Then this lemon, like it's like a sorbet, but a bit thicker than sorbet.
At sunset, this is about 8:30 It's like still stunning.
It's like Middlesbrough's the home of the Palm, or Red Car the home of the lemon top.
Yeah, June 1873, and it says what a fantastic event it was. We have so many events in the area, but this took them.
Tell you what, I'm not very good.
Red Car, don't forget Red Car.
Not a very good advert for health. Health when you become 50.
Birmingham Antiquary came and visited Red Car, and he talked about Copeland and Red Car, and he said,
I know, how used to what are they called? Red Car.
Street in Copeland, one street in Red Car, only 100,000.
I get you there.
It's only 400 yards long, that's about 400 meters. And he said the streets were covered high with sand because the sand just drifted into there, so it's nothing there.
They're talking about Red Career and
later.
this street.
Printers bathing and fishing, but of course the great changes
There's a video, you know.
That's
There's a video on YouTube,
50 from
and it's about a rescue of a guy or a woman that fell down the rocks. You know, the rocks that come off the high street. At one point, going down to the beach, it's quite steep, and the tide was coming in. She was stuck on there, and they had to get the RNLI out, which is based in Redcar. They have like a boat and all that there, you know. And they do a great job, like the RNLI. You can't knock them. But it was all caught on camera. It's on YouTube. Scary. She could have died quite easily. I just remember that old cinema. Ted, remember the old cinema there? It's like the oldest cinema in the world. I think they had one screen there. Don't know whether they've modernised that or whether
Yet the pier itself was gaily decorated with flags from all nations.
got a decent golf course there, like Links golf course.
Join the crowd. The crews of the two lifeboats.
I think it's called Cleveland Golf Course. Yeah.
Bands dispersing music everywhere. Then we came to the
Leo's. God knows.
Near Otley. At that point, the bands played.
No, is that swirly thing that goes up now?
Heard from cannons in the local area. Firing, boom, boom.
Did you know? Am I right?
On the beach.
Might be able to correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they have plans to make a big roller coaster in Redcar, and they had to do away with it? They were going to make a big roller coaster on the beach or something.
They journeyed while there.
Sure, I heard that.
And there were lots of cheers, lots of toasts, most of them to the Redcar. It's not there anymore. It was there for many years.
Anyone who's vaping at the minute as well, right? I highly recommend these. Fire Rose, 4,500 puffs. Get them offline.
The answer to the one quiz question. We talked about
I think at the minute it's £80 for 10.
And the
I think you got one free. So it was £80 for 11 of them, right? You can only get them under the counter at certain corner shops. You have to go in and give them a little wink, you know, and pull the drawer open under the counter. They're illegal.
The sunshine
I think you're only allowed to sell 600 puffs one in the shops legally. But one of them, I mean, I still have the odd cig, but one of these will last me about a week.
Your life.
Feel a bit more dad dancing coming on, like don't want to sit down too long in case I don't get back up. Bit of blondie though. I think Radio T's catering for the Gadgies today, like. If anyone wants to chat, man, get on if you haven't been up before, get yourself on, man. We're all chilled out. I think there's only a handful of us in here, man, so nothing to be worried about. She's going to be getting on a bit now, hasn't she? Blondie, Debbie Harry. Remember though, when I was early 20s, I think she brought a new album out, didn't she? And it was quite good. Some good songs in there. I think this is probably early 80s. A little bit before I started. Don't know if there was any feedback from that Madness gig. Did they do 2 nights in the last week? No, they sold that night. Albert Park.
See from that side. That's two that said you knew exactly where they'd gone. You said you get 2 scoops, chocolate springs. Yeah, I did. I'm very much to call this time tomorrow between 2:33. Delving into the answer.
Definitely a bit of a wind today. Like,
It's cheap features like
cooling me right down.
And at some point, usually involves death and or
Yesterday it felt about 10 degrees hotter.
to someone. Big Niche afternoon, Big Niche. She said, Scott, poached eggs and kittens is amazing.
I haven't even got any sweat on me, bro.
You just have to, then. Is it? Or is that what you have for your tea? Enjoy, my mate. And Marion in Redcar. Marion, your message only came in to play our first half game of the afternoon. Play your chart, right? Only came in about 10 minutes ago. So you can just leave it there, Marion. But yeah, good. Doesn't matter, though. Doesn't matter. We're here. Listen, at some point, just after 3, you might lose into your team on FM just for a brief period because we've got central inspection work running, and it's now. Stick with it. We'll be back as soon as possible.
BBC sounds out. Your smart speaker. Please, BBC, please, your team. On your radio. The sound of where we live is BBC Radio.
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock for the latest news on the effort. The BBC has seen CCTV footage shows a man suspect in yesterday's stabbing in Nottingham. A man in a black hoodie can be seen trying to fight for an
That was bad, wasn't it? Not yesterday.
I would say this happened after 2 19-year-old students named as Barnaby Weather and Grace O'Malley.
2 19-year-old students stabbed to death.
Junior doctors are on strike for 3 days. The third walkout by junior doctors since the previous began. British
What's happening with the teachers and that still on strike? Or
students, as a government offer of a 5% rise isn't credible. And wants a 35% increase to make up 15 years below inflation rises. Ministers said pay talks
5% rise.
The strikes called off, calling the offer fair and reasonable. The senior medics say that preparations are in place to keep services going during the next 3 days of strike action. Dr. Alex Kent is a medical director of the North Eastern North Cumbria Integrated Care Board.
We're not quite sure exactly what the full impact will be. That's not certain until strike days. However, what we have been doing behind the scenes is working to make sure that we've got adequate cover in place from other clinicians, basically.
your politics is not my thing, like I said yesterday.
For 4 years, she's been in charge of horse rated outstanding key areas in its.
I don't think nothing's going to change in our generation.
Scotland. Chief Constable Ian Livingston is retired in August. After he admitted that Police Scotland is institutionally racist and discriminatory. Time's running out for a lucky winner or winners in County Durham.
Mentioned this yesterday, so there's somebody's got tickets. Yes, Mum of Milo, pick up yourself. And the Ginge, pick up Ginge. Good live yesterday, Milo. And you know what? I don't know much about it, but I know that it don't come any realer than Mum of Milo. Tell that.
With the same rule, with the same numbers.
Each prize is worth £10,000 per month for a year.
Yeah, there's 3 tickets being sold in our shop in Durham.
Making
For the lottery winners of
A new season, a new level of competition.
Money for Life or something. They haven't been played yet.
Two has been secured by Teesside Lions Basketball Club, which has been enjoying
£10,000 a month for the rest of your life.
But the Lions aim to keep their
That would
keenly
do
developed sense of community. With head coach James Thompson.
Yeah, big respect, Mum of Milo. Spitting facts.
We maintain
Straight as they come, man.
Season, just to make sure that people still come along and very passionate and
Like Tom says, truth always comes out in the end.
Maximum temperature 22 degrees. For an update at any time, ask your smart speaker to play BBC News.
Moral of the story. Yeah, I've been on this YouTube for 2 or 3 years, maybe 3 years ago.
listen, if you're listening on,
And in 3 years,
might lose this for a brief period. But essentially,
3 years, I think
now,
I've got 5 people's numbers, personal numbers who I speak to in 3 years.
Just think that it's will be back on right? You can be stopped between now and 6 on your.
I think I've personally met
Listen,
2 or 3 people.
Is it cooling down where you are, or have you still got it hot?
I know, I totally understand. You understand people who don't want to put the face on YouTube, yeah? Entirely up to them, innit?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Still feeling pretty hot out there. Very shortly as well. Well, you might not know the name, but you will certainly know the sound.
Can't tell if somebody's, can't tell if somebody is genuine by looking at the face and by listening to them for hours on end. Don't need a face.
Who were Australia. With Snake in the next you on the
Feel a dab dance coming on in a minute. Was a grateful man. Exactly. Doing it by myself. And you know they're all too good. The Pointer sisters, they were actually sisters as well. About 4 or 5 of them. Like that 5-star, they were as well. And the cause there. And these are starting a bit of pressure, like. I think I might have to work from top to bottom here. Always bending down. See, everyone thought the Spice Girls started off girl power, but long before that, wasn't it? Pointer sisters. Girl power. You know what, I don't know if we're on schedule here. I want to finish this bit today. 100%. Sorry guys, I'm not ignoring you. Like I say, I've got this, got it in my head now. I'm going to get this bit finished today. Never know, we might get Louise on. Break time, some now. Definitely a different ball game. It's done that. Right. Could have painted the whole house in the time it took.
Greetings from Costa temperature in the shade 24.2 Celsius. Tomatoes are enjoying 40.2 Celsius in the greenhouse. He says, I know it's summer when I'm cool short in the garden. He says, well, with G&T at 3 o'clock. Wednesday, and of course, at 3 o'clock, that means it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. You know what I mean? Listen, people are short, people are just as happy.
Yes, I think I might diamond break the car tomorrow. Show you how it's done, you know. Guess we've all heard the diamond break. You know, this amazing it's amazing treatment for your paintwork. Brings the best out in your car, you know. If you go on eBay or Amazon, get all the gear for about stage 1 a little bottle, stage 2 is a little bottle, stage 3 it's a lot of elbow grease though. You know, you've got to put a bit of I'm also getting closer to taking a bag of golf balls out of the field. Like, they haven't even swung a golf club for 2 years. Last time I did, I put my back out. It's my fault. I was going over looking for balls. I took a club out. I just went daft. Started swinging it about. On the second swing, I pulled a muscle in my back. Vocals with a bunch of soul and some floaty things. So a little bit wary of it. Take it easy. There's a strange Japanese bamboo flute that pops out of the tune. We're a trio. You're going to the illustrious Mr. Dave Jr. On occasions of steam bass, the double bass. And we have an amazing group of Helen Watson, who's singing and playing guitar. So the eclectic mix of pop, soul, bit of jazz, more acoustic-y, a little bit more band. Yeah, you can still dance to it. Go! Go on, Tom. You know what it is like. You can describe it's a secret, but you read that some legends. Yeah. From the sax introduction and solo. Straight back. Sessions with Shine and what's it you discovered sax then? I mean, because when you quite make into it, I was relatively that. Telling the story, the flip flop, music from the primary school, you know, that's the exploited for the part. Tried the trumpet, it's too hard. You're going to learn to play any instrument, yeah? Yes, my G. Yes, Higo. Pick up the Higo in the house. Will be good, mate. So it's all about Higo painting walls in the sun. You're going to play an instrument, yeah? Make it the saxophone, man. Cool as you like. Just so almost seamlessly. This is what we do over here, go mate. This is what we do up north, fella. Mate, you know what? It's not easy, man. If it wasn't Pebble Dash, it'd be easy, mate. Up in Pebble Dash, man. It's not good.
There was a replacement for the Soprano voice that I lost, you know, and then it was so vocal. There was so much stuff.
Definitely don't want job and knock on this job like that. Job and knock, no good thing. Having fun in the sun. Very important to keep hydrated. And when you're doing the manual graft, yeah. Don't know whether I'm on time, you know. I think I might be a bit behind. Could be a 3-day job, this. Definitely one of them masonry rollers needed. Like. Might have to go on to the see what's going on there. Five minutes and then I'm going to have a little break and have a little chat. Get something popping up. Do this little bit. Just a little bit here, guys.
Just walk is that well, let's just leave it there. In the vicinity of everything. So see that.
It's all in the cabinet, mate. It's a cabin.
By the way, give us the
It's a damn thing.
some entertainment news. But that with Harrison Ford was one of the biggest names, but insists he never set out to be rich and famous. He started left the world of commentary to become an actor, but confessed that the switch wasn't money oriented at all. It's easy to say that now, but instead, Harrison simply wanted to be an actor and took amazing around, oh yeah, $300 million. Not a career move after. So, he might very
Go ever hang about for a bit? I've got 5 more minutes and then I'm going to have a chat. We'll have a bit of a laugh. Unless another Dad Dance song comes on. Gav B. Sure, Gav B can do a good Dad Dance. If you missed it earlier on, check all the clipping channels out there.
Miriam Margulies may have been British vocal in Tender Age of 82. Miriam featured in the LGBTQ Pioneers in Film series.
Wherever we've got flavours in here, let's go, man.
Yeah, not going to be
I think he was lost.
In 1966, and she's been with the
What are you talking about?
So look out for that. The new feature involved with Miriam Margulies on the cover in 82. Brilliant. What entertainment news waiting? The next start. Are you ready for this? Come on. This is where you go. This way. Struggling with he's so he's having some second or third if you can even you can watch I believe that the closest I get in the next 15 minutes. So just you don't get a look like the either. Do you?
Here we go, guys.
No, we're not brilliant music and stereophonics, and let's continue our Wednesday afternoon in the sunshine, talking heads once in a lifetime.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. You may find yourself in another life. You may find yourself behind the wheel of an automobile. You may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? You may ask yourself, how do I make this? And you may ask yourself, why is that going to automobile? And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house. And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful wife. Same as it ever was. 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 Water is out and water out. There is water at the bottom of the ocean. Under the water. You might ask yourself, am I right? Am I wrong? And you may say to yourself, yeah, what happened to us?
Excellent. Bird Talking Heads once in a lifetime on BBC Radio Tees. We'll be finding out in the next 10 minutes how you're getting on the ground, what all's well. But let's get back to my chat with legendary saxophonist Snake Davis. Now, you might not recognise his name, but you'll definitely recognise his work.
Come on, let's get someone popping off.
Big hits for so many artists
Get
as well.
someone popping off.
Ken Small, Lisa Stansfield, Take That. And he's coming to our wonderful old platinum. Been there telling us all about getting into the industry.
Is anyone?
It wasn't on my radar at all. And then I was living in North Yorkshire at the time, but you know, it's kind of getting good.
Does anyone know the score with digital radio? You know, DAB. Why can't I get DAB radio? I thought.
Inside this thing.
I thought DAB worked everywhere. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? But DAB worked everywhere, me like. You know what I'm saying? Do you need to have a good signal or anything?
Body has the capacity to be a perfectionist.
But what is the downside?
Come on, guys. So yes, I've got a DAB radio here, yeah? So what do you need for a DAB to get digital? Where's it pick the signal from? Thought it worked everywhere, man.
The solo for Room in Your Heart. Do you know what? I think it probably is. One I can remember is called A Different Air or something. Right?
Gee, fuck's sake. Just doing a bit of scanning there, like, all day, yes, my G. DJ Aki, hold tight. Hold tight, Aldi. Yes, yes, Gabby. Come on. The tunes. Oh, yeah. Let's get it on here. Let's get it on. Let's get this party started. Sorry about the feel of my head there, people. So I'll take it back. Yes, yes, Doc 77. Yes, yes, John Beck. John, I'm going to be eating a few balls later on, mate. The first time in a long time. What you say, bonus point for the singing or the band. On the other side. Everyone you say say poor quality, man. I'm not happy with this digital radio at all. Don't want to scan. Hundred years from now. That was Red Box, by the way. What the fuck is this? Classic FM? I don't think so. Yeah, man, looks like the music's a non-starter, isn't it? Right, this little bit, then I'm up the rest. Fuck, I'm having the rest. Right, what's happening, geezers? These outside broadcasts, mate, I'm telling you, cause havoc. Clint Brook in the house, We've done that for a while, like. I know what I need to do. I don't just use my head. Just use your loaf, man. Ugh. Oh, that's the one, I think. Jesus Christ. Cheers to everyone, anyway. Fucking hell. Right. So glorious, man. It's not a cloud in the sky. You know what? Hang on 1 more minute. I'll get my glasses. There's an announcement as well, yeah. So we all remember my black diamond encrusted glasses, don't we? My diamond encrusted glasses from Home Bargains, $1.99, gone missing. I think being stolen, you know, because of the diamonds. So I'm thinking to make a claim, like, on the insurance. It's $1.99. It's a lot of bread to lay out. We'll go, isn't it? $1.99. Yeah, there's somewhere in the house, you know, when you move house. Obviously, you're gonna pack stuff away, and if you're not clever, you don't write on boxes what it is and shit like that, you're gonna lose stuff, aren't you? You find it like 10 years down the line, you open the box up and you'll have everything that you look for. Yeah, I'm going to clean up now. I'm going to clean up for the day now and let the pooch out. Cheers, mate, lads. Cheers. Big up the Stella. Stella for the fellas, Carlin for the darlings. I think that is. I tell you what, are these prescription or what? Louise, these aren't the ones I used to borrow. Really do need to either go back to home bargains and fork out for another pair, or open every box that's in the house. There's one must with lager, yeah. There's one must, it's got to be freezing cold, like warm lager. Warm lager's not happening, is it? Did anyone come back with that answer for the DAB radio? So it worked absolutely perfect in Middlesbrough. You know, you can get absolute 90s rock, absolute 80s, which is what I want, but it won't work. Some reason we've got like a malfunction. Where do DAB radios get signal from? Because you don't get them in cars, do you? Get DAB radios in cars, like, I don't know. That's the one, Slim. Get it out there, son. I've had to go. I've beat the shop now, so don't worry. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, it's a good idea. See that, and when you go to a decent pub, Quaver, when you go to a decent pub, you'll get like your glasses like that. That's what you should be getting for when you pay £4, £5 for a pint. You should be getting it in a nice glass, all frosted, shouldn't you? You know what I mean? You wouldn't mind paying £4.50 a pint, well, would, but make it a little bit easier, wouldn't it? Do you remember, like back in the day when you used to go in the town on Friday or Saturday night, and say there was like 10 pubs, you had like a little routine, didn't you? You started off at this end of the town. This pub was chock-a-block for like 10, 15 minutes. Everyone's fighting to get to the bar. And say it was your round. Say you got like a vodka and orange. It was like a dirty little glass like that. Splash of vodka, right? And fill it up with cordial, orange cordial, no ice or anything. And charge you like £5. Like a cocktail. You go to a proper cocktail bar, get a proper cocktail in like a cocktail glass. All the, like Del Boy, all the pineapples in it. That's what you want, isn't it? Lou Don can't see the chat. She's big in the chat up there. DAB works different. Yeah, man. The DAB's good though, isn't it? I never understood how it works. It must be something in the radio, But it never made it. Cars, did it? Or did it? Yeah, man. I haven't mentioned that. I don't want to mention that, but she has, bless her, she has come in and said she's gone to find that car ramp that she mistakenly moved. See, I've got to be careful what I say on here because I always get into trouble. Like, what do you say that for? I don't say that. Don't tell people that. I'll get into trouble for saying that as well. get into trouble for smoking as well. Oh yeah, man. That's she, yeah. So why isn't it in every car? Surely it can't be that expensive, the part that whatever gives it the digital bit. It's like CD players in cars. Do you still get them? Don't think you do, dear. Back in the day, it was like you had a CD player in the car and you had one of them. If you had a bit of money, you had the multi-disc thing in your boot, didn't you? The way you had like 10 discs or something. Just looking how my shorts are doing there. You know what it is, my shorts, yeah? On the channel. Definitely something to do with the algorithm, right? Because if you constantly putting shorts out over a few days and start picking up and you get like 2,000 views, the algorithm, it gets older, and you put a short out, it puts it straight out where everyone can see it. Now I've put 3 shorts out over the last few days, all like funny ones with animals and stuff. They haven't done a thing, not a thing. Mick, come on, tell us what CD's in your car at the minute, mate. Skid up. Anyone who watches Mick's videos on a morning, usually. Skid up. Is that right? Skid up. We've got the same taste in music anyway. I don't think he's had one that I like yet. But I noticed there was no beach in your last one, mate. You can always tell. You can tell a lot by a person by what CD they've got in the car, you know, or in the CD player at home. Has anyone heard? Has anyone in the chat heard of a band called Morcheeba? Morcheeba, Morcheeba. It's one of them bands, yeah. I love them from day one. It's one of them bands that you'll have heard the songs, but you won't know who sings it. I've had done a few tracks for adverts on telly, and I think the most famous one is Down by the Sea, and it was the theme tune to Channel 4 series where there were. It was a bit like Love Island, but it was like you had to survive on a beach, on an island. You had to survive on an island. It wasn't like a Love Island thing. See if I can get it up. Morcheeba though. Seen them a few times. Multiple albums. Multiple. It's hard to describe them. Let me see how Google describes them. Morcheeba. Might remember this one.
You and me were meant to be walking free in harmony. One fine day we'll fly away. Don't you know the room wasn't built in a day? Hey, hey.
Mick, I'm guessing you know these. All do you must. Proper chill out.
meant to be walking through you. And they will fly away. Don't you know the romance, baby?
It's one of them. He's one you remember then. Imagine you're on the beach with a big fat joint.
To the sea, crowds of people wait for me. Seagulls yet, still I scream. Words sing.
There's definitely a copyright on that one, like. It's a bit of a, I don't know how to describe them as a band. It's a bit of everything in there, you know. Go and have a look at the album, Big Calm, Bigcalm. Big Calm. One of the best albums you'll ever see.
In the sand, call your big best friend. How can it be that this is your day? Something is stirring way underneath. Sweet night, girl, and there's nothing
Big shower with Danny Dew in the house. Bit tribal, you know, there's a bit tribalistic stuff going on, you know. You like Massive Attack?
tune in, drop out, and love, pull the trigger. Suicide and love, alive and well, you push the buttons, standing in line of fire. Oh, stop calling me drums, singing.
Can't play it for too long because it's go off copyrighted. Trigger hippie. Pick up the marquee bar. More tuba.
Wikipedia. Morcheeba is an English electronic band formed in the mid-1990s with founding members vocalist Sky Edwards and the brothers Paul and Ross Godfrey.
Tribalist electronic. English electronic band formed in the mid-90s with founding member vocalist Sky Edwards and brothers Paul and Ross Godfrey. They mix influences from trip-hop, rock, folk, rock and down-tempo, and have produced 10 regular studio albums since 1995. 10 albums of that. You and me were meant to be. Just opening my first set of parcels to start making my own. Got these glasses, tie-dye tops and denims. Whoa, the quiver. Whoa, the quiver, lass. Yeah, man, Quaver's got skills, man. We've all seen the skills. I'm going to have a little tidy up, yeah? Because I'm going to let the dog out. I'll let you see how mad the dog is, yeah? Very important lesson, like a good tradesman always cleans up after himself, doesn't he? You know, that's what's missing today, like old values. Takes 2 minutes, man, doesn't it? To give a little sweep up or a little hoover out. Makes all the difference, man. Right, guys, the beast is about to be let out, yeah? The beast is about to be let out. Any valuables, hide them. Yeah. Yeah, she's out. Yeah, yeah. Whoops, here we go. A little bit early there, but have you got it? Have you found it? Did you find it? Did you? Yeah, man. Has he come back? Has he come back? Alright. Your mum will be after that one. All right, yeah. Here, come and say hello. Come and say hello. Here. Come here. Come here. Come here. She eats ice cubes, man. Likes ice cubes. Screen it over. Been good at school. She's alright, I'll wait for a bit. Is that? Is it? Is it?
Here. 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 Come here, what's this? What's this? Here, buddy. Oh my God. 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 Look, say hello there. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello then. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello there. Say hello there, YouTube. Hello there, YouTube. Say hello, YouTube. Come. She loves ice cubes. She always also loves pain like. She's more than like hell. Like my head as well. She loves licking bald heads. Yeah, licking the bald heads. Don't know if she isn't bald. Stink. Stink, man. You absolutely stink. She would lick my, basically, she would lick my head for hours, like, stop it. She's like a baby seal. Like a baby seal. Good. Choking off your own hair, man. Look at the hair coming up there. Right. Show me your gnashes. Show me your gnashes. Show your gnashes. Show your gnashes. Show me gnashes. Show them. Show me gnashes. Show them. You'd think, wouldn't you? You'd think, what a good guard dog, yeah? You get up in the middle of the night to go for a drink. She's there, sprawled out. Doesn't even open her eyes. Doesn't even open her eyes, man. Come on, you YouTube star now. You YouTube star now, look. 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 I'm gonna have to go in because you're too tired now when you're hot. Oh yeah, you're hot. You don't think your mum's in? Yeah, man, she's absolutely cracked, man. I tell you what, if she wants to get in somewhere, she will get in somewhere, mate. Let me tell you how. You have to. Yeah, you swallowed your own hair now. I'm knelt down. I'm trying my best. Right, that's it now. Go and get a drink. Go and get a drink. Go and get some drink. Go and get some water. Go on. Go get water. Go for a wee. Go on. Go for a wee. Oh, Jeff, down. Get down. Get down. Oh my God, have you seen the state of my t-shirt? I know, man. I know. You're not learning, you're teaching. Why is she molting so much? No, down. Down. Jesus Christ. Never known a mold that much, like. God. So literally, I don't know if you can see from me, my t-shirt's absolutely covered. I know it's black. Oh, she's having a good drink of water there anyway. Just gets excited, man.
You know what I mean? Like all dogs do, don't they? No, down, down. Look, damn it. So I think Louise, right, has put, since I've let the dog out, I think Louise has put what? Let's have a look at Louise's messages, yeah? Let's have a look. Keep her down, please, exclamation mark. I'm learning her to stay down. Don't let her bite your hands. You see what I mean, don't you? Yeah? You see where I'm getting at? Not like, oh, yeah. Like, oh, yeah, there's our dog. There's our lovely dog. Let's just slag Moon off. See, I've let myself in 4 feet. I don't let her do anything. It's hard to stop her. You're the one training her. I don't think Barbara, what's she called? Thingy Woodhouse. Barbara Woodhouse, is it? Somehow I don't think, sit, walkies. I don't think that's going to work. Like, need a shower now and all that. Jesus. All that and trousers and everything. I'm opening up a book, me and Lou, yeah? What's the odds? We're talking Decker, Robbie Brown, is it? The underdog. Obviously, Louise is the underdog, yeah? You know, they've got the heavyweight there. Heavyweight with the big guns, yeah? But then you got Louise with the backhander. You know, the sneaky backhander. But it's all right, though, because I'll just get the young one. I'll get the other half to join in. We'll take it down, tag team style. Tag teaming. Covered in bruises anyway, you know. I'm sharing an example of how abuse is not just to women, you know. Yes, Susie. Good to see you, Susie, there. Green. Pick up, Susie. Respect. Susie, we'll have a quiz coming very soon. I know I keep saying it, right? Keep saying it, but I've got a quiz ready there. It's just trying to find a little slot. Trying to find a slot. What do you reckon best time for like a moon quiz? Because you know they're going to take about an hour. They usually take about an hour for 4 rounds. It's no, an hour might not seem long, but it is to concentrate for an hour or
not of anything else going on, you know. You've got to pick a time where everybody's got a spare hour. No, because Dave comes into the quizzes, doesn't he? If he has a poor start, and he'll go and take Bear out, and that'll be his excuse. Or people say, oh, no, they're about 5 points behind Bazza, so it'll be like, oh, I've just remembered I've got to nip to the shop. You know what I mean? Yes, PP. Big shout out to the PP there. Oi, Savaloy. What's happening, PP? Been shouting you out, mate. Seen your little shout this morning. What you saying, PP? Have we gone fishing or what, bro? Oh, I think you left a comment on one of my videos last Friday. You know, we got a little bit deep. I don't know. You know, me and PP, we go back a long way. Right at day one, PP's been there since day one, and PP, you've only got to look in my chat, mate, and you can tell how we're doing by the quality of your chat. Just look at the big hitters in there. These guys have been with me right from day one, mate. We've stayed in our own lane. I think you recognise that as well, don't you, PP? Tell you what, sometimes, mate, it's hard to stay in your own lane, you know, where, well, you know what it's like when you sit on the fence these days. You sit on the fence and it means something else. That means you're a pussy, or, you know what I'm saying? Yes, Daryl, he's another one, PP. Look, the big hitters are in today. My good friend, Daryl Adams. All my good mates are in the chat, man. I'm proud of my chat. Yeah, PP, I think, well, just saying there, I think you left a comment on last Friday and we got a bit deep through what I'm going through at work and whatever, a bit of stress and that, you know. And I seen you saying that you'd like to have a chat and that. But I'll chat to you about anything, PP, you know that, mate. How times change though. When I first started this channel up, you know, I got support of everyone, man. PP was it. PP come in the panel. You know, Emma. I've had them all on, man. So it won't be a first to have PP on the panel, but people, believe it or not. You just said, PP, that you'd love to have a chat sometime, mate. But that particular live that I did, we did get in quite deep about stress at work and stuff. But I seen you on Nutters this morning. Good, nice one for supporting Nutter as well. Everyone support Nutter. I think everyone in the chat is already subbed to him. Another Middlesbrough fella. Yeah, I seen your comment this morning about fishing. But let me tell you that I've never been fishing. I've always wanted to. It's just something I've never got round to. I've got no kit. Well, I tell a lie. I've got a little fishing net. What I found in the garage last week when I was cleaning it out. Oh, something covered in dog hairs. Yeah, man. Nutter's been about for time, man. Nutter's been about since he was about this big. He's still this big anyway. Knee-high to a grasshopper. Yes, sir. Big up, Em. Hope you're all well there. Darryl, I hope you're good for that. Respect. Go on, Darryl, finish it off, lad. Go on. It was the same fish twice, wasn't it? Does that count? Does that count, PP? If you catch the same fish twice, does that mean you've only caught one fish? I know what Daryl's going to say. He loves it when I do that, you know. He's like, you fucking bastard. Do you? Mate. Ted, we've got to sort this out, mate, haven't we? We've got to sort this out, man, because if I'm going to go fishing with PP, I've got to know the basics, haven't I? I reckon that'd be quite good, like, with it. See my painting skills, baby. Casting off. I believe you, mate. I don't think it was the same fish either, but how, you know, for me, all fish look the same, you know what I mean? It was funny that, like, just one of many funny stories from Mr. Adams there. £2 roach. £2 roach. I think Yeti still does £2 roaches now in every joint he does. And you as well, PB, you're at your skill, mate. That's what we've got in common as well. 5 skinners, man. Except my 5 skinners, mate, look like knickknacks. Don't know if you can see on that camera there how many dog hairs I've put in. Yes, man, they're all coming in now. Big up Peter Mellon. You know what? Let me just say this, right? Peter, you've been coming in here for time, mate, since I started this. And you know that I'm good friends with Norris, yeah? Norris is somebody I've been mates with from day one. I know, I'm sure everyone in the chat, man, knows Norris is a YouTube legend. You know what I mean? But Peter, now I've watched Peter for time. I've watched him go in all the channels, and he's always welcome in here. The only thing is, every time he's tried to get on here, he's had a problem with his mic. But I'm sure he's sorted them problems out now. But big up Peter, lad. Yeah, Norris is all there, man. Yes, brother. They're all out, man. All my mates are in today, man. Respect. Big up the Essex. Aki, I tell you where I know of Essex. Chelmsford. You anywhere near Chelmsford? I know Chelmsford. Try to think now. Pub down there, the pubs that are in Chelmsford. Yeah, man. But he usually does pop in here, Norris. He must be busy or something today. Like, yeah, man. Norris is all day. I think he's getting a bit. He's getting a bit down with this. The way the bare knuckle boxing's. You know the way. I mean, it's entertainment to everyone else, but no, not boxing. Norris is a connoisseur, and he's got to take this bare knuckle shit for what it is. It's entertainment, isn't it? It's all coming to a head on Saturday night, is it? Saturday night, 3D Fight Club 4. PP, you were there the first one, mate. Famously there, watching Pablo, Ash String, the Swan. Anyone see the Swan's last fight? think you need to give it a rest now. Who's he called out now? Swan's called somebody out, hasn't he? I think Ben Hatchett's called that Robbie Burns out. Robbie Brown, is it? It's all entertainment, man. Showbiz baby, innit? Is anyone going? Yeah, good question. Is anyone in the chat going? Peggy, do you know if anyone's going now? Are we supporting Lion King or what? What do we make of the Lion King? Seen a lot of him. Well, I've heard a lot of him. I haven't seen anything of him. I've seen what he looks like, but he's still giving it large, isn't he? Don't like to look at that Bruce Lee character who he's fighting. Is it just bare knuckle as well he's fighting like? See, I don't know. One thing that gets me, you could see it in that fight the other day with Decker and that Robbie. You could see that Decker was not happy, like having to kick, you know, because them kicks in the shins, fucking hell. You can only take so many of them. And if your shins aren't used to them or your calves, and you're going down. Yeah, well, that's one thing, and it's Slim. Seems to be getting a pass for that, though, doesn't he? Strangely enough. It is strange, that one. Yeah, you could see that Dickie Hickey, he wasn't happy with the kicks, was he? And I wouldn't like, I mean, you know how it hurts when you bump into the ball, when you bump into something in the kitchen, you twat your toe or something, and it fucking knacks, doesn't it? If somebody's kicking you full force in your calf, you're talking like dead leg syndrome, aren't you? Stella for the fellas. I couldn't even tell you any of the fights that are on there, to be honest, Darryl, on the Fight Club. Pretty sure there's a lad from Middlesbrough. Seen it advertised on Expo at the start. Can't remember his name. Seems like the northeast a bit of a hotbed for the bare knuckle. It's mad though, isn't it? Because what they're saying now, they're saying he's what, 9 stone, that Robbie. Yes, I'm sure Decker caught him with a couple. I mean, he had black eyes, didn't he? And he never wobbled or anything. See what I've got left, bro. That's what I've got left. I don't know how it happened, because I thought I'd learn how long it would take me yesterday, but I did have an extra hour today. But I have like tidied up now. I wanted it like tidy, you know. It's jiu-jitsu, isn't it? Is that the best thing for MMA, jiu-jitsu? Because I've just started watching the UFC.
I've only just started getting into it because, you know, when the likes of when Daryl and Dan Jackson, Scouser, when they all started talking about the UFC on the panel, I was lost. So I thought I need to know a little bit about this. So I started staying up on a Saturday and watching a few of the reruns back, and I started getting into it. And it's like mad, isn't it? What is it? Is it 5 rounds at 5 minutes? Yeah. And 5 minutes is a long time, isn't it? It's a long time when you're on the deck. You're grappling. PP, let me tell you, mate, that's Pebble Dash. Whoever invented Pebble Dash needs a kick up the arse, mate. Have you ever tried painting it? Fucking hell. Yeah, the UFC's the kiddie, like, isn't it? And what it is, seems to be on every week as well, doesn't it? Like, does he take it all over the world, that? Dana White, isn't it? And it seems like every week, wherever they go, there's a big fight on in there. Whatever weight it is, whatever weight they are, there's always like, always hyped it up well after they've got good advertising. You've got to have a little bit about yourself. Is Paddy the Baddy coming back or what? Paddy Pimlet. I think he's injured, isn't he? Because he was just starting to make waves, wasn't he? I think he's unbeaten, Paddy. I think the last one he was at was Wembley, wasn't it? I think Jim went, Zeus was in the crowd. I think he won that fight, and then I think he got injured, didn't he? Yeah, fight nights every week. What they're on like, what, 200 and UFC 269 or something. So I'm guessing that's one every week. That's like 4 or 5 years worth, isn't it? You're too, yeah, man. There's that many bare knuckle events as well now. Can't keep up with them all. But I think the BKFC is the big one. Like, you've got that. You've got a few others, haven't you? You've got that Spartan, where they fight the Bay Hills and stuff. Same fighters, isn't it? What I've noticed with that BKFC, the one Danny Christie's signed to, you'll have a lot of fighters, new fighters, you know, making the debuts. Won't be back this year. I bet he's devastated. It must be devastating to get an injury, mustn't it, as an athlete? You know, when you're at the top of your game. I always found it amazing how, like, you know, as like a normal Joe Blogs like us, yeah, we'll put up with like might have a niggle in your knee that you've had for years and years. You just put up with it, don't you? But as an athlete, a footballer, say, Premier League, that niggle will be sorted out, won't it? Have a little up on it, or have a little bit of a heat therapy or something. But also, I know that a lot of they give a lot of pain numbing injections, don't they, to Premier League players, you know, before big games, where they can't be able to feel the feet, man, when they go out for a big game. The worst one's got to be rugby, though. Playing rugby, the injuries you get in rugby, cauliflower ear is standard, isn't it? But the neck injuries and that they get, you know, it's not like this mamby-pamby NFL where they have all the gear on and all that. rugby players, man. You don't mess about with a rugby player. It's my advice. Stick to golf. Nice, easy game. Got the golf clubs, man. Let me show you. So these are the ones, yeah. I've got the ones. Let me show you the ones that we've got over there. Sent a picture of this, yeah. Sent a picture of this to a good friend of mine today off YouTube. Well, PP, right? This will be your equivalent. This club here will be the equivalent of probably one of your favourite fishing rods, yeah. Well, this club, when it come out, was the Don, you know, was the Don of drivers. I think it is. I mean, look at it. It looks brand new. Looks brand new. I've had it for. I paid £200 for it. Look, 20 years ago, and it'll still go in any low handicapper's golf bag today. That club. G5. I think Ping have now. They're that far forward now with the golf clubs. You know, in 20 years. But I've been watching a bit of the real Danny G. These are me tailor-mades. The ones I call them. Yes, I've been giving Danny G, the real Danny G, who has started his own golfing channel, would you believe it? And there was his live last night. I have been watching him because he makes me laugh. Especially with the golf, because he's a 22 handicapper, yeah? And I just, if you've got to spare 15, 20 minutes, just go and check the real Danny G's last few live streams out, where he's been golfing. He hasn't played for a while. He openly admits that he's a bit rusty, yeah. But he's on about going out spending £1,000 on golf clubs, yeah, because he thinks it's going to make him play better. Let me tell you now, the golf club, paid £1,000 to set a golf club is not going to make him play better. My advice to him was, instead of spending £1,000 on clubs, mate, go and spend £100 on a course of lessons. Far better value for money. The classic mistake you see is everybody knows the association I have golf balls, yeah. So what you'll see on the golf course is there's that many different golf balls, yeah. Here's an example for you, right? So Shrixon, yeah, decent. So this ball is a Z star, right? Which means it's got a slightly different coating than your normal golf ball. This is a Shrixon. This is a soft feel, right? But the difference between these two is this one a low handicap player, a high handicap player, say 22 handicap, is not going to benefit from this ball, right, at all, because it's not going to go as far, but it's going to spin. You can put more spin on it. Now, a high handicapper can't put spin on the ball. You have to know what you're doing. So a high handicapper, if he's playing with these balls, he hasn't got a clue what he's doing. He wants something. He just wants your average Titleist ball. It's going to go further. That's a mistake they make. They think they get on the tee. You get on the tee with them. Amazing at parties, man. But that's it, you know. High handicappers, don't be using Pro V1s. It's not going to make. It's going to make it worse, if anything. Hey, tell you what. As much as the golfer that I am, yeah. That's the first time. That's the first time I've ever done that. I've ever showed you my golf clubs. It's like PP getting his new rig out. But that's the beauty of the game. The beauty of the game, right, is the beauty of golf is the handicapping system. The handicap system is one of the best, probably the best handicap system in the world. When I could go out tomorrow and beat Tiger Woods, I could beat Tiger Woods. You could all beat Tiger Woods. But I'm pretty sure that fishing is the number one sport, or most. Well, is it a sport? Is it a sport, or is it? Oh yeah, it's a sport. It's not a game, is it? It's a sport. Fishing's far more popular. You just don't hear about it. It's like sport and a game, two different things, aren't they? Like darts is a game, isn't it? Football, that's a game. PP, here's a question for you, mate. Do you think fishing will ever make it to the Olympics? Do you think it'll ever be in the Olympics, fishing? Or is it already? I don't think it is. But golf has been introduced. I think they introduced two new games or sports into the Olympics every 4 years. And golf has been in for the last 2 or 3 Olympics. I don't know if fishing has, though. Can Steve, honestly, mate, with the handicap system, I can beat Tiger Woods. It's like in horse racing. The best horse is carrying the most weight to hamper it. But the handicap system in golf just makes it like that. Just makes it where you can beat anyone. You don't have to be the best golfer, but you can still beat them. On the day, you just have to play to your handicap. I think the problem is that they could have thought of a better word, couldn't they? Handicap, because it doesn't. You think a handicap, you think a totally different thing, don't you? It's one of them words, isn't it? Good to see you anyway, Stephen. Kira's in the house as well. Big up Kira there, the green. Yeah, it's like PP, you know, PP. You're probably guilty of it, mate. Now, from what we've seen on YouTube, right, PP and his fishing, he doesn't hide the fact, does he? He's very open. You know, he went to France last year, spent a lot of money in France, going to France, PP. It wasn't your best fishing trip, was it, mate? Along with a lot of people, we followed you on that trip. And I think it got a bit frustrating, didn't it? You didn't catch much. But you'll openly admit that if you can buy a rod, the most expensive rod in the world, put that in the hands of somebody who doesn't know much about fishing, it's not going to make a difference, is it? But I'm sure they could make it work like PP. Sure they could make it work, mate, somehow. Can't be many sports that aren't in the Olympics now. When you think about it, if they do BMXing, we all seen how good the BMXing was in the last Olympics. One of the best. For me, it was one of the highlights of the last Olympics, the BMXing. If that can make it, I'm sure fishing can. You know, when a country gets the Olympics, they get what, 8 years, get eight or 12 years notice, don't they? Like, look at the World Cup in Dubai. Was it in Dubai? Wherever it was, Saudi or whatever. You get 12 years to build the best stadiums and that. So I'm sure if you had 12 years notice, you could make a lake, fill it with whatever, get it up to standard. Yeah, I'm sure that they could do it though. I'm sure. Because what's PP? You can answer this, right? What's the pinnacle? What's the pinnacle prize for a fisherman, like an angler? You know, the ones that go into competition. What's the biggest competition now in England? Or there must be like a holy grail for the fisherman, for the angler. But you still loved it though, didn't you, mate? You still enjoyed it. Sea fishing. Well, I tell you, I think I told you before, I'm not going to go into it today because it is another live stream on its own. When I found myself 18-year-old, I found myself sailing on a 40-foot yacht, sailing yacht, from Antigua in the Caribbean to Kiel in Germany. Not really knowing what I was let myself in for. 6,000 mile, I think it was. I'm not too sure about that. It was over the North Atlantic, and it took 6 weeks. And there was 4 of us on a 40-foot yacht. I have skimmed over that story, but that's for another day. But we did some fishing there. We people who I went with, especially the captain, he'd done that journey about 20 times. He spoke eight languages fluent, and he knew how to navigate, you know. And he also knew what food you needed the last 6 weeks on a boat. We had a line out the back of the boat the whole time. And this one, I don't even like fish, but this one time we caught, I'm not sure what it was, but it was big, yeah. It pulls it in, one of the German blokes who was there just battered hell out of this fish. And within half an hour, we were eating it. It was amazing. Amazing when you've been used to, what was it? Corned beef. Spaghetti bolognese made corned beef. That's what I learned to love, being on that boat. But real fish, sea fish, No, it doesn't taste like fish. Fresh fish does not taste like fish. It's white meat. It's just white meat. When you catch it, you don't freeze it. You don't. It's not stood for a day or two. You catch it, kill it, and eat it. It's just like meat. Yeah, man. That's the one and only Kira, you know. She changed the name to Attila. And I said when she changed it, I said, you know what? I don't know what made you pick that name, but it sort of suits you, and she's kept it. She just, don't worry about her. She's used to, if it's quite an insult if she doesn't get blocked, Kira. She's like, no, it's not. There's not many channels where she feel comfortable. Like this is one of them. True story, that, but I will tell that story one day, mate. Started off with me going to the St. Lucia in the Caribbean, where I was working on a boat. I went over there working on a boat. Didn't have no clue. Never seen a yacht before in my life. But I met somebody, and their dad owned this yacht in St. Lucia. And I went over there. Originally, I didn't even know how long it was for, but I had my plane ticket. It was open for a year. Instead of flying back home after a year, I got talked into going sailing this boat home. Well, sailing this boat to Germany after I'd only had about 10 hours at sea before. You can imagine the stories, mate. I've got them all there. The only thing I regret is it was before mobile phones, and I haven't got no pictures or anything. I could get a few up online of like the boat and appreciate like the size of it. But yeah, man, full of surprises, mate. Yes, Tim, how you doing, Tim, lad? We got the Tim Smith there. Tim, look who we've got in the chat today, fella. We've got all the big hitters in today. Full of big hitters there in the chat. Painting the wall, mate. Brings them all in. PP, what do you think about our Tim? Our Tim, the saviour of daytime YouTube. You know, we were there. We were all there, man. He's on his debut. I think it was Daryl's channel. We're all fighting over the debut, and I think Daryl stole it. We're off, Phil, mate. Catch you later, brother. That's what you're doing. I will tell you that full story of that epic voyage that I had. Tyrone, how you doing, mate? Furthest north chip shop in Britain. Yeah, mate, that's it. Doesn't even taste like fish, man. Expensive. I seen something on I'm not ashamed to say this, but I've been watching Spring Watch. Does anyone else watch that Spring Watch on BBC Two? I think it's on like 8 o'clock. And it's that woman who does it. She's more, you'll more know her for the Hitman and Her. Anyone who's in the round about 50-year-old. Well, she does the Spring Watch now with Andy Packer, is it, or something? Brilliant, man. Yeah, man, it's good, isn't it? Seeing all the birds and all that. What goes on? Well, there just before that show last night, you know, when you're waiting for something to come on, I caught 10 minutes of, I'm not sure what it was, but it was Cornwall, and it was the last hotel right on the end of the country in Cornwall. Began with a T, something to do with King Arthur. Amazing place. I looked right out on the last point, the most southern point of England. It's a massive hotel. Look like a castle. Michaela Strachan, thank you, Tyrone, mate. Yep, Michaela Strachan. Yeah, anyone on what? You see what goes on in the world, you know, they get the cameras on the birds' nests and stuff, and you see what happens. There was one the other day where it was the first time they'd ever seen it. It had ever been seen on TV, where some bird of prey, and it had 3 chicks. And the mother got that fed up with one of the chicks. It ate it. It just ate its own chick. Tyrone, this is why you're good at the quizzes. Did you see it? It was that, yeah. Yep, that was the exact one, mate. Amazing place. When you looked out at the views there, seeing the coast, it was like the water was that blue. It was like a lagoon. This is why Tyrone's good at the quizzes, man. Yeah, Springwatch is one of the best, like. Yeah, man. It's bad, isn't it, how you get people who move out the rat race or urban life, as it's called. They move out rural, go to the rural life. Exactly, John, all that. Kira's bought a dog a paddling pool. What is it with dogs, yeah? What is it where some dogs, you'll take them down the river and they'll just jump straight in, and other dogs won't? Is it down to, is it a breed? Is it the breed, or are all dogs natural swimmers? Tyrone, that's Chris Packham's daughter as well, who does the show. She's a bit of a natural as well, isn't she? That's his daughter, that. She has definitely followed in her dad's footsteps. Oh, it's that football. Don't say that, Darryl. I've told Louise that the football's over now for the summer. I told her last week at the Champions League final, right, on the Saturday. Said, that's it, no more football now. Sunday was the bloody soccer aid, wasn't it? So I said, oh, this is the last one now. It's just definitely the last one. Done well, that soccer aid, hasn't it? It's Robbie Williams who started that, wasn't it? See some of the players they had. Hernan Crespo was playing. Who was the other one? Not Tardelli. The other Italian bloke was on the same pitch as Hernan Crespo. Italian. Come on, Tyrone. There's another one for you, mate. Or Darryl, anyone who watched it. Very famous Italian man. Defender, I think he was. Totti, that was him. Totti was playing, man. Fucking hell. Slim's right behind you there. Totti, yeah. Totti and Crespo. Unbelievable, man. Even they had a few women on as well, didn't they? So do we reckon next season, we're going to have a woman Premiership referee? Because I don't think we've had one yet. I know we've had assistant referees in the Premiership women. I don't think we've had a woman referee a Premiership game yet. But I think it's got to be next season, hasn't it? I tell you what happened last week as well, and I don't think it's the first time in golf on the European Tour, which is the second biggest tour after like the
the big PGA tour here. Women and men are in the same competition. Women, Scandinavian Masters it was. Breaking boundaries, man. Have women and men playing off the same tees for the same prize money. And I'm pretty sure in the top 5, there was 2 women in the top 5, so they're competing against the men off the same tees. Would be one of the first sports in the world to have men and women. I think it was going to happen in snooker as well, wasn't it? Or has it? You know, they were thinking about it in the snooker. Darts. Did they? Oh, yeah. Good shout there, Slim. What's her name? Kieran. That was one of the best. That was one of the highlights of the World Championship a few years ago when she beat someone, didn't she, in the quarterfinals or something? The crowd was going mental. Kieran Fallick or something like that. You think about it though, games like that where they're not physical. Why shouldn't women? Non-contact sports. Why shouldn't women be playing the same as men? It's going to happen, isn't it? Thank you, Slim. Sharrock. Fallon. Fallon Sharrock, was it? Something? Thinking of fucking Kieran. I'm thinking of the jockey, mate. Kira, you know it, darts even as hooligans. I know they go crazy. Can remember back in the day when the darts was on at the what was it, the lakeside in Frimley Green, the lakeside, yeah. It was like best of order now, best of order. The ref was like, come on now, best of order, and you had to be quiet, didn't you? Now got a stadium, 10,000 people chanting songs and all that. Thank you, Tyrone. Fallon Sherrod. Yeah, you know you've got 10,000 people singing songs while they're taking shots, and they're still getting better. Still getting better, man. That's it. Basically, it is. Basically, it's called contact sports, isn't it? Where they can't read it. That's what it boils down to, which is fair dues, really. As much as they might want to, the women, you can't have a women rugby team, women in the same rugby team as men. Yeah, man, nice one, PB. I'll be shooting in a minute anyway, mate. Thanks for dropping in today, mate. And we'll have a word with Nutter next time you're in the northeast. Do something, mate. Teach us how to fish.
think I've definitely had enough sun for one day. Like 4 hours is enough for anyone. Tyrone, definitely in the next few days there'll be a quiz. Anyone else who's interested? We do have a champion who's going to be hard to beat, Bazza, if Bazza shows up. So that is the challenge. Spread the word, Tyrone. We need to be on Blob to beat Bazza. The only quiz on YouTube, and I heard it mentioned this morning on a channel, I think it was Gritters, saying that it's the only way it can be fair is by giving the point to the first 3 correct answers. Yeah, darts is a game, isn't it? Game, one of them, game or a sport. I think if you look at the dictionary for definition of game and the definition of sport, they'll probably explain it. There'll be an explanation for it. Right, guys, the sun has gone to bed now, and the missus is home. So I'm going to find out the song, as usual, plays out. Nice one, everyone, for popping in. Been another good one. See you all very soon.
This is for all the losses, all the gangster girls. Just remember, those cocks losses. All the losses in the world, I think you're pure course. Even if you're rough as fuck, I still think you are low horse. Walls and break out with you, be all the funny, it's pure classy. I'll take you back to my house and fucking smash your pasty. I met this lass from Whitley Bay. I took her to me house cause she wanted to play. She was like, "Wow, you're pure Raj." I was like, "Yeah, let her see your badge." Cooks and tellers, you always broke back. But he said you didn't like it when he made your neckies walk. Gangster, gangster, I'm a pure lover. I wear the fuck you wrong cause I think I know your mother. She used to be a dinner nanny at the high school. I think I made her put her, so that's kinda cool. She said, "Well, that's pure course. You can come back to mine cause you're proper lost." Well, I didn't stop rocking till the break of dawn. Now I take the fucking lot on my mobile phone. She was like, "Well, didn't show you mirrors." I was like, "Course I won't, man." All the lasses in the world, I think you're pure course. Even if you're rough as fuck, I still think you are low horse. Walls and break out with you, be all the funny, it's pure classy. I'll take you back to my house and fucking smash your pasty. Well, yeah, I met a lass from Walker Gate. She had a top-notch funny, there was no debate. She had no front teeth, but she was better. I took her for a date at me local bushella. I left her slips on me Spectra Gold. After a few minutes, her legs started to unfold. She ripped off her niggas like Hulk Hogan. I was like, "Well, you're pure smoking." I've never met a lass like her before who loved getting rooked on a bus stop floor. She said I'm not the first and I won't be the last. So I thought, well, fuck it, I think I'll have a blast. So I'm halfway through and she starts going crackers, shouting out stuff like I'm gonna eat your knackers. She wanted me Benz, but I thought, fuck that. So I pulled out me knob and blotted on her back. All the lasses in the world, I think you're pure course. Even if you're rough as fuck, I still think you are low horse. Walls and break out with you, be all the funny, it's pure classy. I'll take you back to my house and fucking smash your pasty. Oh well then lasses, let's see you all up on the dance floor. Flush your gear for the lads. I am talking to you then.